While we're in color, let's look at another fixture. So I've selected a discharge fixture rather than an LED fixture because the color mixing is different. A discharge fixture or any fixture that has an all-white color engine rather than an RGB color changing LED engine is going to mix color differently. It uses variable filters of cyan, magenta, and yellow. And it's called CYM color mixing. So what I've done is I've selected that fixture type and put it into a place. This is our techno spot. Now we have our color picker just like what we've always had, right? So our color picker is there. I'll just send everything back to home, although it sent my fixture back to home. It shouldn't have done that. Oh, I sent it all back to home. Here, let me just put our fixture back down where we can look at it a little bit. Right, so there we are. And let's go to color. Right, I just hit the wrong one. So I'm going to scroll across just a little bit from our color picker, and you can see that I have a cyan, a magenta, and a yellow fixture or color filter. These are the secondary colors in lighting: cyan, magenta, and yellow. And so by maximizing my cyan or my magenta, I get that dark pink. But if I also then maximize my yellow filter, I get red, or the best red that the fixture can produce. Now if I send the yellow back to home, leave the magenta to full, and I bring the cyan to full, I get blue. And typically they mix these to be a little darker blue than what you would normally get, but hey, right? So now I'm going to send my magenta filter to home, right? And I'm left with just my cyan color. And if I put the yellow filter to max, I get green. So you can see that any two of the secondary colors that are at full produce a primary. And what it allows me to do then is I can adjust tints, right? If you'll look down at what's going on at the bottom, I have, full cyan, but if I add a little yellow to it, it starts to get more green. Yeah? And the same is true if I were to have full cyan and I add a little magenta to it, it'll start to get more blue. Now again, the 3D Augment visualizer is not that great on color, so the subtleties of this are lost. Once you're in the light lab, let's go to full magenta, and then let's add a little, right? You get the same idea, right? But once you're in the light lab, you can really see more subtlety from this. But that's CYM color mixing on a TechnoSpot.